Tourism is changing rapidly. The changes bring new competition, new tourist destinations with innovative tourism products and services. At the same time, visitors are more demanding, seeking for personalized services, emotions, and experience. Over the last decade or two, thematic tourism, and especially cultural tourism, became a growing feature in tourism development, while tourism product clubs turned into the main engine for this growth. Reduced to its basis, thematic tourism is about providing excellence, while tourism product clubs are a tool for achieving this excellence. And exactly achieving the excellence will be the main focus for this video lecture. In the following half an hour or so, we will together explore tourism development synergies and see for ourselves how the process works from within. But first, we need a context. Tourism itself consists of the search for authenticity, wrote Dean McCannell in 1976. When we speak about tourism in general, we should understand that there are two main aspects of tourism. One is mass tourism, and against mass tourism, we can see thematic tourism. Mass tourism refers to a movement of a large number of organized tourists to popular holiday destinations for recreational purposes. And the mass tourism is mainly focused on low price and high profit for the organizers. On the other hand, thematic tourism is a kind of journey that initially satisfies a given interest such as a culture, nature, adventure, entertainment, so on. And thematic tourism is typically focused on providing excellence and experience. Our theme for today is thematic tourism. Thematic tourism, from the perspective of traveler, visitor, or tourist, however you want to call them, consists of two elements. One is theme and another is journey. So let's think for a moment, what makes one journey a journey? So, looking back to the video, one should ask himself, herself, several questions. So think for the moment. What is your destination? And please remember, destination is a territory that has enough resources to provide a rich, diverse, and geographically rounded tourist offer to attract and retain tourists. Think further. What is your product? And remember, a tourism product is a combination of tangible, which is natural, cultural, and human-made attractions, and intangible elements, like facilities, services, and activities, around, as we said, a specific theme within a respective destination. Who are the stakeholders you want to include in your product? And remember, stakeholders are local public institutions and service providers operating in the framework of a respective destination, with the aim to harmonize their individual interests and offers and motivate others to join. From the previous video, we can derive a definition of the product club. A product club is a natural cluster of interrelated local businesses and public initiatives operating in the framework of respective destination with the role to 1. Create common products and/or services, 2. Coordinate other project-related efforts, 3. Participate in project collaborative promotional efforts, and 4. Recruit new members. Usually, in each product club, there is a representative of local tourism organization, local cultural institution, or local educational institution. The other usual stakeholders are owners of local businesses, travel organizers, hotels and private accommodations, wineries or associations of wineries, restaurants, and guiding and transport services. In this way, a well-set product club becomes a decisive engine in creation of a satisfactory experience, an effective platform for sustainable destination management, and involving local communities more actively in tourism development and visitor management. We should remember that Tourism Product Club is a fairly new concept in world tourism. The first product club was established by the Canadian Tourism Commission, today Destination Canada, only in 1996. Recorded benefits from organizing a product clubs are numerous. For involved stakeholders, those are greater market opportunities, increased competitiveness, improved credibility and business image. For visitors, they can enjoy higher quality services and more diverse experience. Destination benefits from unity and cooperation of stakeholders in the realization of the vision, leading to improved destination management potential and collaborative promotional possibilities. But in my belief, the greatest benefit of organizing a product club is in involvement of local community, not only as part of product development, which is fairly traditional perspective, but more importantly, in profit share, which leads to sustainability. And this will be showcased with more details later in the case study of Green Travel Product. It is important to remember that one tourism product club can be formed both as an informal and as a formal network. However, most features are similar: story, packaging, and stakeholders. Here we are focusing more on informal networks. For those more interested in formal networks, we will show a short video done by the European Commission at the end. Let's now see what are the main features of the product club. The first one is story. Storytelling is about communicating a complex message that is supported by facts to help visitors establish emotional and intellectual connections with the product in question, which is art of revealing meanings and relationships. And there is a difference between providing information and providing interpretation. A second one is a package. Tourism package is grounded in and constructed around a story. It means a pre-arranged trip proposal that combines two or more travel components. One simple example of packaging is transportation, accommodation, and visit to museum. The next one are stakeholders. As tourists prefer to have a concentration of attractions that makes consumption easy and reduces to a minimum time spent on traveling between attractions, the members of the product club are typically public organizations and various service providers operating within the respective destination. Those can be As stated before, local tourism organizations, museum and cultural institutions, hotels and private accommodations, art and souvenir shops, restaurants and wineries, local association of guides, and similar. The last one is management. Identify initial group of 5 to 7 different people coming from the ranks of local stakeholders. This small group can further serve as a nucleus for your product club growth and development. And remember, visitors tend to base their judgments on the satisfaction with the traveling experience on all the components of a complex tourism product. Discuss and prioritize which services your product club can offer to visitors, taking into account external expectations from visitor side and internal capabilities of your members. Be open about which products and services your product club cannot offer to visitors at present, and that would be a task for the future. When we set up the product club and its management structure, let's have a look at what kind of activities we can implement together. Activity number 1. Evaluate and shortlist 3 startup services that you can jointly initiate within the product club. For example, guided tour, wine tasting, and a concert. Then rank them according to visitors' expectations, possible contributions of each member, and how easy it is to implement these services. Activity number 2. Within the product club, define and agree on task force, 2 to 3 members taking responsibility to execute agreed activities or services. Agree on time frame for execution, benefits for visitors, benefit for the members of the product club, in-kind donations by members, which might be working hours, free services, tools, and similar, budget in money if needed. Let's examine it together. A good practice example, which is setting up a green travel product within the Roman Emperors in Danube wine route. The cultural route of the Council of Europe, the Roman Emperors in Danube wine route, is a network of sub-destinations along 10 European countries, created around individual archaeological sites, locations, places and buildings, which are monuments to the leadership of the Roman emperors in late antiquity. Following the route, the visitor can count on visiting representative archaeological sites from the target period of the Roman Empire, which allow interpretation and understanding of the way in which the inhabitants lived at the time. Those are not necessarily the most important monuments according to the criteria of archaeology in a given region, but they have archaeological content to provide an understanding of the Roman context to the average tourist about how the users of these facilities lived, worked, and entertained. Imagine our package. Duration 4 days, type city break, price 189 euros. In all times, one package would be developed by the buying agency, which we can call Best Holiday Limited. The agency representative would visit respective destination, shortly familiarize with what's there, negotiate and buy local products and services they think are interesting for company's clients with the attitude, I know my market. The aim is to acquire respective products and services with the lowest possible price. As a result of such process, involvement and contribution of the local community and service providers is minimum, and the level of excellence is uncertain before the package is executed. Therefore, the client of the imaginary Best Holiday Limited can pretty much expect cliché experience within a reasonable price, because the focus of the whole approach is on company's profit instead on visitor satisfactory experience. But if we involve the local product club in this story, the focus of packaging can easily move towards the local community and visitors and from profit to excellence. If we follow the cultural route Roman Emperors and Danube wine route as the network of sub-destinations and local product clubs within each sub-destination, we can focus first on inbound tourism flow. It means that residents of one sub-destination are at the same time potential visitors in another sub-destination and vice versa. And that works along the whole Danube, with or without the cultural route. Secondly, by focusing simultaneously on product club members' needs and visitor experiences, during product development we can move the focus of the process from profit to excellence. So, imagine now the same package, 4 days, city break, 189 euros. The buyer is travel agency Robinson, member of the product club from Serbia. Their aim is to develop a new product for their company, City Break in Alba Iulia, a city in Romania. The issue they have is market competitiveness niche, since the local market is overloaded with Dracula tourists, cheaper and better marketed so far. On the other side is Product Club in Alba Iulia, which puts together representatives from municipality, local museum, inbound tour operator, Gemina, Hotel Transylvania, and restaurant Check-in La Visito. The issue they have is that no tour agency ever developed a city break offer for Alba Iulia. And the joint issue both sides have is how to organize tourism flow with low carbon emission. The process started with a meeting between two agencies, Robinson and Gemina, on discussing both sides' needs and opportunities. The main question was how to create a personalized experience and at the same time include as many local attractions as possible. Obvious obstacles here are that it's quite hard to personalize experience within a group and visit too many attractions during a 3-day visit. Solutions they developed together are: all services provided are included in the package price. Local guiding, welcome dinner on the first evening, and wine tasting and dinner for the second. This is different from old school solution in which all this would be extra charge under the label faculty programs. During second and the main day of the visit, visitors can choose among 4 different package experiences. The Roman world reenactment, provided by the local historical museum. Explore hidden places, provided by municipality, which include visits to cultural places and monuments that are not open for general public. Museum tour, provided jointly by municipality and the local historical museum. And leisure, relaxed free time with drinks and snacks, provided by Gemina and the check-in restaurant. The third day of the visit is focusing on exquisite surrounding natural and human-made attractions, UNESCO nature site, Trascau Valley, and tour in the Turda salt mine. The profit will be equally shared between Robinson and Gemina travel agencies. To support this process, the Roman Emperors and Danube wine route will provide additional marketing and promotional digital solution for its members. The final result of the process is meaningful inclusion of Product Club members with the focus on providing excellence, innovation within group tourism approach, reduced CO2 emission, and reasonable price for the package, which provides nice profit for all parties involved.